This is Renee Cobb
and Rachel Crow,
and welcome to Overtones, live at Austin City Saloon. Welcome, everyone. You are listening to the 74th broadcast of Overtones Live, and we are coming to you live from the historic and world-famous Austin City Saloon in the great city of Lexington, Kentucky. Woo. Rachel and I are so excited to be coming to you from Austin City Saloon in Lexington, Kentucky. Austin City is Central Kentucky's home for live local country music since 1981.
Some of the biggest names in country have graced the stage, but have started their own career, including Greg Austin, John Michael Montgomery, Montgomery Gentry, George Moulton, and Avery Crabtree.
And tonight, we are so excited to present not only one of Kentucky's great singer-songwriters on the show tonight, but his wonderful band, who are all incredible artists in their own right. Folks, we are about to spend an evening with Kevin Dalton and the Tuesday Blooms. Yay! Several years ago, after seeing our artist perform for the first time, I immediately asked him if the band had a CD. And this would be both an ongoing pursuit along with a personal goal to see if others could possibly encourage him, i.e. pressure him, to get his great originals into a format that could be enjoyed by all. The 12 tracks on his CD, titled Paper Airplanes, serve as mile markers that represent various times in Kevin's life story in a well-intentioned order that guide us, the listener, all along this thought-provoking path. Please welcome to the Overtones Live at Austin City Saloon stage, Kevin Dalton and the Tuesday Blooms.
Yeah!
Till you turn this river into wine. And how long must I work these fields till I see a little life on the vine? It's been pouring rain for 19 days. I wonder if I'll ever see the sun. Well, this old heart just wants to ramble, pack up out of here and gamble, chase some ghosts and race for number one. I wanna try a thing or two I've never done. for the worry finds a home outside my mind. What's wrong with my baby, Lord? Every time she looks at me, she's crying. And have I lost my way? There's the hell to pay. I can't seem to shake the evil chasing me. With two hellhounds on my trail and the devil in the details. I try not to pay attention to the three. Just wanna try a thing or two before I leave. And what's wrong with my baby, Lord? Every time she looks at me, she's crying. And have I lost my way? There's a hell to pay. I can't seem to shake the evil chasing me. With two hellhounds on my trail and the devil in the details. I try not to pay attention to the three. Just wanna try a thing or two before I leave. I wanna try a thing or two before I leave. Yeah!
Thank you, guys. So yeah, we're mostly going to play songs off of our CD, our record, and this is one called The Seventh Wind.
Well, all this time I've been high, I've been lying, I've been crying, I've been trying, and I've been wasting my time. And I was wrong, and I was right, and I was dark, and I was night. I was drowned in a sea full of spite. But on this seventh wind, I set my wishes out to say. On the seventh wind, I set my wishes out to say. And I float away as well. Still the stars, there's still the moon, there's still the cars. I'm a highway, the radio's you. You can steal my thoughts, steal my dreams, steal my songs and everything. Still I lay in a river of blue. But on the seventh wind, I set my wishes out to sail. Said on the seventh wind, I set my wishes out to sail. And I'll grab a hold of that road, and I'll float away as well. Her face was white, her hands were cold, and I was right after all. After all. Time I've been high, I've been lying, I've been crying, I've been trying, and I've been wasting my time. But on the seventh wind, I set my wishes out to sail. So on the seventh wind, I set my wishes out to sail. Float away as well.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, as we go through the night, I want to introduce these folks to you. Y'all give a big hand for Mr. Tommy Cade over here on the harmonica, y'all. He's the boss. It's called Paper Airplanes. So where you going, my sweet? In my favorite dress. Don't you think that it's time we sit down for a moment and talk about what's right and what we got left? But there's a crow in the garden, and there's a snake in the grass, and the spider webs soak up the dew on the roses with no sense of direction. How did it happen so fast? And it's a hell of a morning when you've been up since noon. And the sunrise exposes the truth on the meadow, and all the white lies that you've sown start to bloom. I drink straight from the bottle to keep my kitchen clean. I got a nest full of bluebirds all singing for something, and all I wanna do is chop down that damn tree. But it's a long way to fall when you can't see the ground. So it's a long way to fall when you look at me and I look at you and you look straight down. I need to write you a letter, but my pen is bone dry. The words are just words, no matter how well they're spoken. There's no one to listen, there's no point to try. So I fold up my feelings and try to tuck away this hell. I've turned all my thoughts into ink, paper, airplanes, and wait for a breeze so I can set sail. 'Cause it's a long way to fall when you can't see the ground. Said it's a long way to fall when you look at me and I look at you and you look straight down. So where you going, my sweet, in my favorite dress? And don't you think that it's time we sit down for a moment and talk about what's right and what we've got left? Nobody ever knows when that song's over. It's like it's always that pause if you're going to clap or not, but it's it's about relationships ending. You never really know when they're going to be over either, so it's kind of perfect.
Thank you so much for listening to Radio Lex, WLXU 93.9 LPFM Lexington. Stick around as we will be back coming up after these messages.
Before we do this, you guys say hi to Ben back on the drums. It's called The Dirt. I'm gonna say it with roses beneath the roots buried deep underground lies the truth. If you want me to show you, well, I'll go and get the shovel right now. Before the weeds took it over, before the rocks broke the neighbor's plow, this garden was a chapel of hope, dear, but there ain't no hope for it now. But trust me, we can't blame the April snow. The winter was dry and cold, and after stand below. And trust me, it's best just to let things go when there's no room to grow. And there's nothing left but holes in the dirt. Shaken from thunder, of devils marching with broken snares, and the lightning leaves no shadow of truth, babe, and the sky too dark to compare. To wilted souls burning ashes, left in love from the sacred fire. If water was the passion of dreams, dear, then this drought was just made up in our mind. But trust me, we can't blame the April snow when it was dry and cold and left us stand below. Trust me, it's best just to let things go when there's no room to grow, and there's nothing left but holes in the dirt. Gonna say it with roses beneath the roots buried deep underground lies the truth. If you want me to show you, well, I'll go and get the shovel right now. Thank you. Want to thank Renee and Rachel for having us up here. Warren. Yeah. Austin City, of course. It's an amazing stage. And Ben's worried about getting a nosebleed behind me. But so if you see him start, somebody get him some tissue. All right, this next tune is a tune I wrote for my daughter. I named the Tuesday Balloons after my little girl. Her name's Magnolia, and she was born on a Tuesday. But this is for her. It's called Beneath the Jealous Moon. See. I fell in love with an innocent girl. She opened my eyes and showed me a world that I'd never known. We fell asleep up in her room, counting the stars and chasing the moon. But you know the sky is sometimes cruel. But don't you run away. Say, please don't you run away. Now don't you run away like some girls do. close beneath the jealous moon. I fell in love with a beautiful girl with sunshiny eyes and a river that curls, and a smile lights up a room. She doesn't say it with words, she doesn't have to, but there's a place in her dreams where life becomes true. Well, I know, 'cause I've been there too. So don't you run away. Please don't you run away. So don't you run away from me too soon. Just hold me close beneath the jealous moon. But don't you run away. No, please don't you run away. So don't you run away like some girls do. Just hold me close beneath the jealous moon. I fell in love with an innocent girl. She opened my eyes and showed me a world. Now I know it's true. Thank you.
Thank you so much for listening to Radio Lex, WLXU 93.9 LPFM Lexington. We will be coming back after these messages.
Something busted in my wheelhouse. Baby, I'm a church mouse begging for crumbs on your floor. Drunk off the whiskey from your table, but still I ain't able to play dumb and blind anymore. This itchy trigger's got me shaking while you're making your mind up. Like holy rollers with the snakes in, thinking the time's up. There's something busted in my wheelhouse. Baby, I'm a field mouse running from snakes in your grass. Half the way you're looking at me, but you know exactly just what I do for your ass. This itchy trigger's got me shaking while you're making your mind up. Like holy rollers with the snakes in, thinking the time's up. You might as well get what you can when you're stuck inside the elevator with 100 haters and me who don't understand how it feels to hold the weight of waiting on you. Something busted in my wheelhouse, baby. I'm a church mouse begging for crumbs on your floor. Drunk off the whiskey from your table, but still I ain't able to play dumb and blind anymore. This itchy trigger's got me shaking while you're making your mind up. Like holy rollers with the snakes in, thinking the time's up. But you might as well get what you can when you're stuck inside the elevator with 100 haters and me who don't understand how it feels to hold the weight of waiting on you.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
This is such a great night, Rachel, isn't it?
I'm excited.
So glad to have all of you on the stage and to see you on the stage. And we're so happy that you're at Austin City Saloon.
So I understand that you are now back on the living side. And that you are walking among the living, but you have had a brush with death, which is also an anchor point. What's going to come from the near-death experience or the death experience?
Well, I don't know yet. I'm just very happy to be alive and happy to give a second chance. I had a major heart attack about 3 months ago, and out of the blue, and actually died for a minute, and luckily the paramedic saved me and brought me back. And so it's been a kind of a rough recovery, but what comes from that I know is going to be great, but there's no plan for that. It's just I'm just taking everything day by day and trying to fully get back on my feet again, and just very happy to be here and excited to start a whole new life.
Well, it seems like that you have a lot of gratitude because, like, you got like another. How old are you now? Like 2 months old?
Yeah, I'm 3 months old.
You're 3 months old now. So you got another breath of life in you. Do you think that that's going to change the way that you view your writing style, or the way that you? Because I know that like people are very reflective of the things that they see, and that may have changed for you after, buying the farm.
Yeah, it's it's made me reevaluate everything, every single thing. So I've had to stop and think about what all I was doing that was questionable or wrong in my life, or things that were wasting my time, or things that were not doing me any good. And that left me with my daughter and music, and that's where I'm at and what my focus is on. And
my friends, my wonderful friends, not just on stage, but a lot of you out here. So it's just
Wonderful friends, yay.
Yeah, give it up for good people, everybody.
Yeah.
Give it up for good people.
Because without them, we don't have anything, right?
I'm 3 months old, so I'm learning to walk and talk and figure out, which way I'm going. And all I know is this is a different route than what it was, so we'll see.
I'll have to say this, Somerset showed up tonight.
Yes, they sure
They absolutely, and Somerset is my second home. My boys are from there, and Somerset has showed up, and I've known Kevin for a really long time, and I am really happy to see him, and I'm happy that he has all these wonderful people in his arena that are behind him.
So who would like to hear some more music from Kevin Dalton and the Tuesday Blooms?
1, 2.
It occurred to me about an hour ago that maybe we should take things nice and slow, like the sun going up or the sun coming down. Waiting in the morning for the biscuits are brown. I light another cigarette and take a toke, pour a cup of coffee for the Holy Ghost. He's been looking at me all year. Tell by the look in my eyes I ain't here. Well, it occurred to me on Sunday last when the preacher spoke about our checkered path. He started throwing stones at all my sins, but he ain't going in the wind. I took off running, trying to search for truth. Ran into Joshua, Judge, and Ruth. They don't know the shape I'm in, but you can tell by the look in my eyes I ain't here. Well, it's home I'm missing, all your kissing, buzzing around the morning like a honeybee, clutching on the faithful mama's rosary. And it's home I'm missing, and all your kissing, but the fingers bleed on my left hand by playing lead guitar in your wedding band. So no, you don't know the shape I'm in, but you can tell by the look in my eyes I ain't here. Tommy K. On the faithful mama's rosary, and it's all I'm missing, and all your kissing, but the fingers bleed on my left hand for playing lead guitar in your wedding band. So no, you don't know the shape I'm in, but you can tell by the look in my eyes I ain't here. Can tell by the look in my eyes I ain't here.
Thank you guys. So we're gonna do a tune that hopefully we're gonna put on our next record if we ever get around to that. This is one that our absentee Corey White wrote. It's called "To Be Me." Ever been too drunk to die? Or too stoned to sleep? If your answer was yes, sir, to one or more of these, then you know how it feels to be me. You ever felt so alone that you couldn't even breathe? You hung around and smiled, you made it worth your while. You know how it feels to be free. So come around the corner where the sun shines. It's so fine. Don't be afraid to let it slide. Driving in the fast lane is insane. So slow down. Let somebody be your alibi tonight. Feel like you've come to a cross. Like you've seen.
Thank you so much for listening to Radio Lex, WLXU 93.9 LPFM Lexington. We are going to hear much more after these messages.
Maybe it's just time to come on home. So come around the corner where the sun shines. It's so fine. Don't be afraid to let it slide. Driving in the fast lane is insane. So slow down. Let somebody be your alibi. You ever been too drunk to die? Or too stoned to sleep? If your answer was yes, sir, to one or more of these, you know how it feels to be me. Said you know how it feels to be me. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna do a cover tune that we're actually gonna put on the next record, and I haven't introduced her yet officially, but you guys say hi to Kelly Caldwell over here. Well, everything is free now. That's what they say. Everything I ever done, I wanna give it away. Well, someone hit the big score. They figured it out. We're gonna do it anyway, even if it doesn't pay. I can get a tip jar and gas up the car and try to make a little change down at the bar. Or I can get a straight job. I've done it before. Never minded working hard, just who I'm working for. And everything is free now. That's what they say. Everything I ever done, I wanna give it away. Well, someone hit the big score. They figured it out. We're gonna do it anyway, even if it doesn't pay. Every day I wake up humming a song. Well, I don't need to run around, I just stay at home, singing little love songs, my burden myself. There's something that you wanna hear, well, you can sing it yourself. 'Cause everything is free now, and that's what they say. Everything I ever done, I wanna give it away. Well, someone hit the big score. They figured it out. We're gonna do it anyway, even if it doesn't pay. Everything is free now, that's what they say. Everything I ever done, I wanna give it away. Well, someone hit the big score. They figured it out. We're gonna do it anyway, even if it doesn't pay. Thank you. It's Miss Gillian Welch, if you don't know. Raised on the Cumberland and damned if I should dream of some place further than the kitchen where he stood. He was clutching to a Bible like a holy roller should. And I got damned, I got saved, I got lost in the woods. Well, I found myself a savior in the green stamp store. Me, ma bought me my first guitar, and we headed out the door. Well, I was born with dreams and rhythm, so I taught myself some chords. And I got damned, I got saved, I got lost in the woods. The radio angels are called on me, burning like a fire in my soul. The radio angels are called on me to write myself a Bible of my own. Only hymns played in the kitchen where the holy roller stood. So I'd sneak and whistle to the devil, because the devil sounded good. Spinning still with burning motion, and the smoke, it smelled so good. And I got damned, I got saved, I got lost in the woods. Radio angels are called on me, burning like a fire in my soul. Radio angels are called on me to write myself a Bible of my own. Well, they found me in the smokehouse with my guitar and the blues, and laid a strap across my back where I got my first tattoo that says music leads to freedom. If freedom's what you choose. But I got damned, I got saved, I got lost in the woods. The radio angels are called on me, burning like a fire in my soul. Radio angels are called on me to write myself a Bible of mine, write myself a Bible of mine, write myself a Bible of my own. Thank you. Thank you. Well, my great aunt Hattie, she's 95, smoked 3 packs of Camels till the day she died. Got up at 3 on Sunday, started cooking at 4, would feed the whole damn county if they come to her door. At the church on Sunday, at the church on Sunday, at the church on Sunday, don't judge me for 7 days.
73 can outrun a cougar on a broken knee. Walks 8 miles a day and father's shield just to get a jug of whiskey from the neighbors still. At the church on Sunday, at the church on Sunday, at the church on Sunday, don't judge me for 7 days. Well, it ain't nobody's business who I am or where I've been. The good Lord's keeping track of there of all my favorite sins. I moved to California, find me a doctor with a pen. It ain't legal in Kentucky, but I'll roll one up with him. Well, my grandma Mary, she's 98, rode wrong, left-handed to the judgment day. Saved dollar pennies in mason jars, left 17,000 toward the preacher's car. At the church on Sunday, at the church on Sunday, at the church on Sunday, don't judge me for 7 days. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky, yeah! Well, my meemaw Clatterhead, 86, seen a killer copperhead with a hickory switch. She worked the field hotter than any man. Cause like a sailor, didn't give a damn. At the church on Sunday, at the church on Sunday, at the church on Sunday, don't judge me for 7 days. At the church on Sunday, at the church on Sunday, at the church on Sunday, don't judge me for 7 days. At the church on Sunday, don't judge me for 7 days.
Hell yeah, you sound great, you guys. Thank you so much.
This seems like a great place to end this edition of Overtones episode number 74, an evening with Kevin Dalton and the Tuesday Blues. And I would like to thank our musical guests, all of the staff here at Austin City Saloon, and all of you in our audience for making a choice to listen locally today.
As we close today's show, you're listening to Kentucky's Mama Said String Band performing an instrumental original, Moon Twins. And we are so thankful for the beautiful work and musical art that is ending our show today and every week in such an empower and inspirational way.
Until next week, this is Renee Cobb
And Rachel Crow,
working in concert each and every week to bring you the best this great state of Kentucky has to offer music fans, reminding you that when words fail, music speaks.
have a great week filled with music, friends, family, and a lot of love.
Listen locally.
Good night, everyone.